Greetings, everyone. This is the Hipster Snek, and today I'm trying out It's Not Me, It's My Basement, a short-form RPG Maker horror game that I found on itch. I'd seen this one around. I know that other people have played this one, and I was really curious about what it was all about. So we're going to dive on in. And what button? Oh, it actually is controller. Okay, let's do it. Really, really nice graphics. This morning, I had to make breakfast. Nothing I need from this drawer. Little buddy hanging out with his friend. Cool, cool. Can I run? Can I appear to? Old train set. Isn't as fun as the place as it used to be. My toy box. Trying to keep my toys neat. Mom likes it when my toys are neat. Okay, that's cool. Hamper. No use for this anymore. Why? Don't appear to have any options. Alright, everything seems normal. Mom and Dad's room. Alright. Bathroom. I don't have to go right now. Fair enough. Plants are plastic. They weren't, they'd be dead by now. Are you guys not good at taking care of plants? Dad painted this, I think. Somewhere he used to live. Said he would take me one day. Seem a little quiet about that. Nothing I need from this drawer. Alright. Nothing I need. We're gonna get a lot of that, huh? It's a third of the month. Alright. We still got peanut butter. Thought so. One peanut butter. What to do? Look at the drawing. Ego. This drawing has been on the fridge forever. Mom, Dad told me the autographed artist signed their work at the bottom. Embry something something. We haven't run out of jelly yet. Alright, so we can see some PB&J from the sound of it. Also, don't use this oven unless she was around. Nothing I need. Dirty dishes piled in the kitchen sink? Wash them, then. Still got bread? Just enough, 2 slices. It's everything I need, right? I can only make one sandwich, but it'll have to do. Okay. Sandwich made. Running low on groceries again. I'll make a list and go to the market. I have to feed them first. Mom and Dad? Are we in charge of taking care of our parents? No new information is being provided here. So I get the sense it's a little more complicated, right? Oh, I can run. I just have to hold the button for a minute. This is the TV. That set up for me to watch VHS tapes on days that we were stuck inside. Now that he isn't here, I found it hard to rerun the VHS tapes on my own. I'm scared I might break them. If you just pop it in and rewind it, it would be fine. I like to draw and watch TV at the same time. Maybe one day I can do that again. Well, why can't you do it? Nothing I need. These books haven't been collecting dust. These plants are plastic. They'd be dead by now, yeah. Dad said he painted this painting. I don't like it as much as the other painting. It looks like a butterfly with, like, eye spots. Nothing I need. Okay. It's breakfast time, you guys. Remember to share. That's a heavy-duty chain lock you got on there. All fed. Better go write that grocery list before I forget. Alright, all written down. Guess we're going to the market today. Okay. Chains aren't the strongest, but they do what they need to. What makes you say that? I don't know what to take from that. Nothing I need. Nothing I need to go in here for. Alright. Pink house. Very cute. Swing set is broken. Can't ask anyone to fix it for me. Just hope the other swing doesn't break. Yeah, I get the sense from the, water's muddy and still. The sense from the ambiance here that, Mom and Dad ain't around anymore, you know? Just a hunch. Let's say I played a few, depressing, child-killing horror games. Here we are again. How Mrs. Baylor has it today. Ah, Embry! Well, back again, I see. Hello, Mr. Wilson. May I have some more bread? Sure, of course. What kind? Whatever. Right. I'll give you some whole wheat. And some sourdough on the house. You like that kind, right? Yes, I do. Thank you. Say, Embers, how is everything? Your folks all right? Oh, yes, they're fine. Well, not fine, but, you know, right. My kid's back in town this weekend. Your parents want we could come over and maybe help around the house, bring over some more bread. Oh, no, that's fine. Mom and Dad keep telling me they don't want anyone over. They're embarrassed. Right. Well, just tell them that I offered anyways, okay? Anytime they need it. Right, I will. Thank you, Mr. Wilson. Sells freshly baked bread here. Mrs. Costello sells milk and other dairy products at her stand. That's all I'm gonna get. Okay. Honey sells honey. I like honey, but it's way too sticky to bring home the way things are right now. Let's talk to these randos. It's just symbolize people walking by. Embry, you're back. Good morning. Good morning, Lucille. You have some jelly or jam or whichever. Normally I'd ask someone to say please, but you're special. You don't gotta. Sorry, I don't know where I was going with that. I'll get that ready for your lickety split. Thank you. So, Embry, this is the third week in a row you came by here dressed like this. I like this outfit. Your mom potting up with laundry, I don't mind. Do you think I smell, Lucille? No, of course not. I just wanted to, it's alright. They'll be back around once they get over their sickness. Yeah. I'm hoping they'll get better soon. Me too. Thank you, Lucille. Sickness? Really? Aster sells flowers. Flowers are in need. I don't stop by here anymore. I miss gardening with Mom. You don't have any today either, do you? Afraid not, kiddo. This is like the third shopping trip in a row that you were empty. I know. And if I had any spare, I'd give it to you. You really don't have anything? Look, kid, all I got needs to be sold. I got people to feed too, Look, kid, I promise. Next time I'll have extra. It's all going to you. Alright. See you later. Be good, kid. That's all I came here for. Guess there's nothing left to do but to go home. The meat shortage lately. Miss Baylor says she can only give me some if she has some spare. It's been a while since I've gotten any. Okay, seems like that's the full extent. Fresh fruits alongside jellies and jams. Bread. Dairy. Honey. Sold by someone named Honey. Alright, guess we've explored everything then. Everything's put away. It's getting dark already, huh? I'll have to feed them dinner then, before it gets too dark. I think whatever's... Are your parents in the basement? Is that what's happening here? Well, they're not too hungry to this morning. They eat more than they used to. There's only so much food I can ask for at the market. If I ask for too much, you're going to start wondering where it's all going. You eat so much now. I can hardly keep up. Dinner's ready. Like, is that what's happening? Are her parents, like, infected with some kind of, like, mutation disease? And now she's like, it's dinner time. It's dinner time. It's dinner time. Dinner time. Dinner's done. I'm tired. I'll go to bed. So, like, you just dedicate, like, everything you're doing is just tending to whoever or whatever is currently in the basement. Hence, it's not me, it's the basement, I guess. Time to go to bed. Alright. You see how easy it is? It's a flashback, I guess? They grew so quickly, I thought we'd had to wait forever. It's incredibly easy for a flower to grow in the right conditions, but you have to be careful too, because it's as easy as it is for a flower to bloom, it's just as easy to wilt and wither away. Without a constant eye on things, it's very easy for a flower to wilt. So just remember to take care of the little thing. Because without that care, your whole garden will fall apart. Whoa! Okay. They're banging on the door. They haven't done that in a while. Just check on it, right? Nah. I can't go back to bed until I checked. I was just like, just screw them. They're the ones behind a lock and chain, not me. In Dad's room. Honestly, it was like, tell them to stuff it, right? Wow, they must be hitting that hard. They're hungry. What do I do about it? I already fed them dinner. I have to try to save as much food as I can. If they're hungry, I can just let them go hungry, or else they might... No, screw them! No, I already fed them. They can wait until morning, right? I'm going back to bed. Yeah, that's right! Nuts to you, evil basement monster maybe parents. If they break loose, then it's your problem, not mine. It's morning. I have to make breakfast. And also do chores today. What chores am I doing today? I should probably start making lists like Mom used to. Probably laundry, based on what that one lady at the market was saying. Now they've quieted down. Obviously, they're not that mad. Breakfast. What can I make for breakfast? I'll use whatever's here. Just got bread yesterday and jelly. Still have butter and stuff. I'll make another sandwich. Just hopefully feeling out that they don't cause a ruckus again. Like, yeah, fridge. Butter. Better to feed them and let it go bad. I was wondering if the painting changed any, or rather the drawing changed any. I'll go sign their work. It's interesting to me that ego is the specific initials. Bread. Just went shopping yet. Breakfast is ready again. There's something else I have to do in here. Probably the huge amount of dishes we talked about before. Is that not it? Then what else am I supposed to do? Alright, today's the 4th of the month. I almost have to write it down. But what? Oh, she's moving on her own. Well, what do we do on the 4th of the month? It marks 4 months since it happened. 4 months since the monsters appeared. 4 months since I've been living like this. 4 months that I've been keeping them fed so they don't eat me. Like they ate them. Oh, okay. Sounds like we are getting a little more explanation for this situation. I have to stay here and take care of things. I'm the only one who can. Try to keep the house clean, as clean as I can. But I can't clean everything by myself, and I don't know the right way to clean most of it. I usually try to clean the windows. It doesn't get really dark when they're not clean. Mom taught me that. My parents, the night they disappeared, the sounds that followed sounded like they were eaten. I didn't actually see it happen. It's just what I think. And since I didn't see it happen, I think that maybe they weren't, somehow. Maybe I just have to wait here for them to come back. I don't know. It's all very confusing. What's that saying the adults say? Take it day by day. That's what I do. I mean, it's working, isn't it? I'm okay. If I just keep those things down there fed, everything else will be okay, too. That's, you're being held hostage in your own home, kiddo. There's not much to do at home without mom and dad around. I've been reading a lot. I wish I could be like the kids in these books. Maybe then I'd know what I'm supposed to do. The door again? This isn't the normal feeding time. Embry. Are you there? Mom? Embry, it's okay. Mom, I know you must have been so scared. But everything is better now. You can open the door. This is obvious trap. Embry, I know you're there. Don't you want to see your mother again? I missed you so much. You must have been so lonely without us. Please open the door. You're not my mom. Alright, kiddo, this isn't funny anymore. Open the door before I get mad. Nope. I know you're there, Embers. Open up. My dad doesn't talk to me like that. Told you it was obvious. Is it done? Embry? Please let me out. I'm tired of this. Why do you sound like I hate this? And you hate it too, don't you? So why are we still doing this? Just open the door already. Monster. That's what you call us, right? That's why you won't open the door. You. How can you say such a thing? How can you treat us this way? Do you really hate yourself this much? What are you talking about? You're talking nonsense. What do you want? I'm keeping you fed. Isn't that enough? What else do you want from me? I want out. I want out. I want out. Let us out. I need fresh air. Yeah, you probably do. It's okay. Everything is okay. I never heard them talk before. I didn't even think they could. They're getting smarter, I guess. That's bad. Yeah, you think? What am I supposed to do then? Should I just let them starve? No, what am I saying? If I let them go hungry, the only thing they'd have left to eat is... Nothing, because they're locked. Push the couch in front of the door and, like, leave. Run away. Literally go anywhere else. Like, there are so many other options. I keep feeding them the way I am now. It's gonna be okay. I'll figure something out. And I'll just keep feeding them until I do. That's such a terrible idea. Let them starve. Feeding. It's dinner time. No! Let them go. Let it happen. I'm gonna go out right now. There's every reason to go out right now. There is every reason to just not deal. You don't have to. There is no obligation. This is all... Yeah, this is all the same right now. No, let them. You should let them starve. They're bound, right? Like, look, you have a couch, you have 2 end tables here, a thing full of books. You could shove this and the TV, shove it all in front of that door. Just pile it on there. You can move one piece at a time. Bam, bam, bam. Just stack that up and then just run for the hills. Wait like 2 or 3 months. I saw that smudge in the wall. I swear I thought I saw a face. Like, you could easily just let these things die, and then you would be safe. Problems solved. Come back, claim your house, call the cops. You don't know what happened. Deny, deny, deny. Everything would be fine. But you're choosing to prolong this. Dinner time again. I just hope they don't try something like they did earlier. All right, what do we need? What do we got? Nothing. It's a 4th. Nothing I need. Has to be something in here. I never ended up touching the cheese wheel. It's kind of heavy. It's supposed to be good. It's probably collecting mold now. Something like mold on their cheese, though, right? Yeah, weirdos. I'll give it to them. There's a throw cheese wheel down there. All right. That's a big waste of money is all I'm saying. They're quiet. I'm not going to announce it's dinner time. I'll throw it down. All right. They're fed. It's fine. Everything is fine. I'm going to bed. You should be running away. You should just be, like, leaving. No need to go. I disagree. That's all I'm saying. Okay, fine. Fine. I'm just saying, you let these things starve to death. Give it, like, a few weeks. Shouldn't they have dehydrated? Maybe they're getting enough water from the food. Maybe that's it. Told you it's easy, isn't it? Do you have horns? Or is that just, like, your hair? Is your hair just, like, weirdly swooshy? It's fun. Good, that's how it's supposed to feel. Whenever I'm feeling worked up, I just start brainstorming the next painting I want to make. And I know even on the worst days, I can always come back to painting to make it better. Will I ever be as good at painting as you are? You could be. You can be whatever you want. Really? Something important to remember about painting, though. It's true that if you make a mistake, you can just paint over it. But you can only paint over it so many times where it begins to look jumbled and muddy. So you should make sure you know what you're doing when you go in, so your painting doesn't end up ruined. Oh, all right. I have to pause the frame on that bit of the footage. No! They're banging on the door again? This is the 2nd night in a row. Are they still mad? They can stay mad for all I care. I thought I checked. No, we definitely can, I assure you. I do not feel bad for these things, just to be clear here. That painting change, I just don't remember the green part. No, the eye spot painting did change. That is not how it looked before, right? What am I supposed to do? Food isn't the only thing we want now, but food also calms them down. I need to be calm. Even if they already eat. No, screw them! I can't just give in to them. I'll pretend I slept through this. I'm going back to bed. If they break out and kill you, well, the problem's over. So, really, it's kind of a win-win for you. It's morning. I have to make breakfast. How much food's left? I have to go back to the market later. Maybe there'll be meat today. I think it's what keeps them the most full. But I have to feed them breakfast before I leave the house. Technically, no, you don't. You have a choice. I think that's actually kind of the most important takeaway in situations like this. You do have a choice. Painted. I don't like it. I swear that's different. I swear that didn't look like that. I don't remember the sun coming out on the right-hand side. I don't remember that green part on the left being that big. No, there. Okay, fine. We'll do it your way. I think you're wrong. Wrong and dumb. But hey, you're a little kid. It's the fifth. You should have put in the cereal because, well, it's not the easiest to transport. I'll throw it in the box. All the boxes. Really run this slow, haven't we? Because this is the market. Each visit is closer together than the last. There, what's that thing? The thing Dad would say? Eating me out of house and home? Got no choice. I might definitely go back to the market today. So this is enough for breakfast to begin with. Like, no change. Okay. I don't know, things like that I always check because, like, in a horror game, you know, these things end up changing over time. Here we go again. Even though it's just cereal, all of together should at least make enough for breakfast. It's fine. You seem fine with it. Better head out now than to make sure I have enough for dinner. Really, after 4 months, you think the people in the market would really start to ask a lot of probing questions about your situation here. People don't run businesses to lose money, after all. Back again, tell Miss Baylor before I go anywhere else. Just any meat today, I have to make sure I get it before anyone else. I'll beg her for it if I have to. Please, Miss Baylor, I'll take anything. How about help, Miss Baylor? Embry, good morning. Oh, you seem pretty happy today. Ah, does it show on my face? I'm just excited. There's good news for you today. Good news? For me? Does that mean you have meat today? No, not exactly. It's a different kind of good news. Oh? Well, what is it then? You see, there's a traveling doctor visiting town today. Doctor? I hear he's quite well known. Supposed to be real good, yeah? I know you said the doctor's here couldn't help your parents, so maybe he can. Yeah, I'll try and find him later then. No need to go looking. I can see him talking to Mr. Wilson right now. Really? Why didn't you go talk to him? I'm just so excited for you, Squirt. I'm watching from here. Go on. Go introduce yourself. Right. Which one? Oh. Hello? Embry, you're just in time. I'm sure Miss Baylor already told you. This is Dr. D-Light. That's a great name. D-Light. The one and only. I wasn't expecting that music. Wow. I'm quite a delight, if I do say so myself. So you're Embry. Folks around here are telling me that you needed some help. It's quite nice to meet you. You're a doctor? Indeedly so. You look like a clown. Embry, hey now. A clown? I certainly hope I'm a funny one, then. Hey, Embry, why don't you introduce D-Light to your parents? If anyone can help, then he should be able to. Yeah, right. I'll do my best to assist. Go on, then. Lead the way. They sell bread out here like this. How nice. I can imagine buying a small roll to snack on while you stroll. Yeah, I guess. Milk. Even though I should promote healthy eating habits, I can't deny that I quite enjoy a glass of milk and some cookies every now and then. Really? You're gonna talk to yourself? Of course. How about the cheat day every once in a while, too? That's true. Honey is perfect for this time of year. Really helps to soothe a sore throat. Yeah, Mom taught me that, too. I ain't picking up honey for them. No, sore throat isn't the problem. You could say that. What a nice fruit stand! You know they say an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Not me. You like apples? Not really. Flowers! I don't know if you can tell just by looking at me, but I'm quite the fan of flowers. No, I can tell. Stand is quite empty. Yeah, it is. It's been for a while. It's been waiting for it to restock, but no luck. No worries, I'm sure they'll have something for you soon. Alright, guess we covered everything. It's kinda neat to have someone else's perspective on things now. So, this is the way to your house. Quite the ticket to walk through. Mr. Delight? Ah, it's Doctor. Right. I didn't want to say it in front of everyone else, but you should go. You can't help me. Don't be like that. I'm sure whatever problem your family's going through, we can fix it. Yet you can. Embry, you go to the market all by yourself. Yes. Is that an issue? No, well, it seems like a long way for a child to walk all by themselves, that's all. I'm used to it now. So, Embry, what do you like to do? What do you mean? What do you like to do? What are your hobbies? Are you an artist? Stains on your apron seem to hint at it. I'm quite the artist myself, you know. Oh, nothing. Pardon? I don't really do anything anymore. I guess I read sometimes. Oh, what do you like to read? Nothing. I see. Really tough to talk to in that kind of situation. Well, we're still on our way. Why don't you tell me a bit about your parents? My parents? Yes, if I'm treating them, I should know them, shouldn't I? Well, do you know what's afflicted them? Your parents, I've been told they're very sick. So sick they can't leave the house. But you seem fine. I was just wondering what I should know about them before I meet them. I wouldn't worry about it. Right, I understand. Apologies if asking made you uncomfortable. You know, this walk isn't actually so bad. It's nice to stroll through nature every now and again, I guess. So though, it surprises me you take this walk so often by yourself. You're not scared of any monsters coming to get you in the woods? Embry, are you alright? Huh? No, sorry, it just looked like I upset you. Okay. Don't worry. You seem like you're under a lot of stress. Child with parents so sick, the child has become their caretaker. That must be so difficult. Please, do not worry. I will do all I can to return you to a normal life. Shut up. Huh? I told you you can't help me. You should just go. Well, can't I at least try? I mean, at this point, I don't like where this is going. Especially as I kind of like this doctor. You really still want to see them. I do. Here we are. Your house seems nice. Very cozy. Yeah, sure. What's this room? This? This seems like the dining room. Mom always hated it because it's so far from the kitchen. She's gonna switch the furniture around, but yeah. Nothing I need. Embry, is this your work? Yeah, why? It's beautiful. Thanks. Full bookshelf makes for a full brain. Yeah, there's a lot of books here. Quite a variety to add. How delightful. What a lovely plant. Is it real? Doesn't make it any less nice. Nothing I need. This painting, yeah? It's kind of spooky. Yeah, I think so too. Oh my, is that a TV I see? Yeah, I'm impressed. These are quite rare around these parts. Yeah, I'm feeling lucky to have one. Very lucky indeed. Does it work? I mean, yeah. They just need to be rewound again. Fascinating. Guy just seems really happy to be here, you know? What else will he say? You keep track of the days? Yeah. Don't most people? Well, yes, but you do it all by yourself. How do you know? These dates are marked off in crayon. Said that a little funny, didn't I? Quite the tall pantry, but it seems rather empty. Yeah. You must have drawn this picture on the fridge, yes? Yeah, I did, but it was forever ago. Let's see. These are you in the middle and your parents on both sides. Yeah. That's sweet. What a wonderful drawing. Your oven's in good condition, I guess. I don't really touch it. A lot of dirty dishes here. You need help with this? No, it's fine. I don't really use the dishes anymore, so... Huh? A bread box! How cute! Yeah, they had it since before I was born. Oh my, you got a big brother bed box then. Huh? I love this guy. It's a shame that it's a horror game, so you're probably gonna die. This is such a lovely painting. My dad painted it. Quite a talented sir, I must say. Lovely plant. Is it real? Yep. Same comment. I expected as much. What's this room? Bathroom. Do you have to go? No, no. Thank you for asking. What's this room? Mom and Dad's room. They're not in there. Where are they? Not a lot of clothes in here. Yeah, it's easier to stay in this. Don't your clothes get dirty? And what about when you need a shower? Flush my clothes during the shower. I see. You keep all your toys neat? Yeah, it's better than stepping on them all the time. Well, I suppose I can't argue with that. Oh my, a train set! Have you ever seen a train in real life before? No. Have you? Many times. I use them to get around quite often. I see. Are they cool? Yes, they are very cool. What's this? A friend hanging out with his little buddy. Ah, you make your bed every morning. That's a good habit to practice, I guess. I feel bad now because I don't. Wow, look at this. You have quite the view from your room. Must say I'm a bit jealous. Really? I don't think there's much to look at. I do not make my bed every morning. I cannot be bothered. I've never, literally never in my life have I bothered with that kind of thing. All right, we've looked at everything. Let's get on to the horror show, shall we? Oh my, quite the heavily locked door. May I inquire as to what's inside? I mean, I'd rather you didn't. Embry. Are they in here? Can we open the door? What? No! Hey, it's all right. Can you tell me why they're locked up like this? I don't know what's down there. Whatever it is, it's really bad. And we can't open the door. Embry, you. See, I told you that you couldn't help me. I'd still like to try. You're not going to leave until I open the door, right? Okay. I will open the door. Huh? Something the matter? My key's gone. I always keep it on me. Did I drop it at the market or something? Did you bring it to the market? Maybe? I don't know. I don't remember. Why don't we look around for it here, then? We can check the market after we're sure it's not here. I'm sure one of the stall owners would have said something if they saw you drop it anyways. That's a good point. Let's look around then, I guess. Okay, now we get to reinvestigate everything. Okay, so he doesn't say anything new about the decorative stuff. Okay, so let's just kind of do a quick sweep. Houseplant? No. Nothing of note. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Nothing. Crayon. See, I can say that word properly. It's in good shape, except for the scorch marks on the walls. I like the Big Brother bread box. This guy really is a delight. Oops. Not mean to check it twice, but that's fine. What the? Did you find it? Yeah, I did. But this doesn't make any sense. I've never put the key in here before. I don't even remember. Suppose it's good you found it, either way. Yeah, I guess so. That seems to have thrown her off a bit, but here we are. Well, like I said, let's get on to the horror show. All right, opening the door now. No, I was expecting, like, immediate jump scare. Seems like quite the long way down. Is there a light switch? It's at the bottom of the stairs. But, I think the light's burned out anyway. I see. Well, let's go on then. What? I said we could open the door. I didn't say you could go down. What do you mean? Of course we have to go down. That's the whole point, isn't it? No, you can't. Henry, let go. No. Please, let me... Oh, dear. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Yeah. I mean, it is a horror game, and he was way too good for this world, so I can't say I'm too surprised. Ooh. This isn't Ebe, and that ain't paint, so... yeah. Look at that. It's time for bed already. Don't worry about it. It's time to go to bed. No, I think I'm going to worry about it. You just let that happen. And that was my favorite character in this game. So thanks for that, I guess. Looks like all the rest of her comments are the same as they were before Delight showed up. All right. Whoa. That was louder than the other times. I need to go check. Moonlight shines bright at night. I realized I hadn't checked the window until I had Delight with me, so I was like, oh, maybe I should like see what it actually says. Does the painting, like, I keep saying painting. Okay, I was wondering if her drawing looked different at the nighttime scenes. Like, that would be something that a horror game would... Oh! Hi, painting that is now staring directly at me. Hello, open door. With blood splatter at the base. Basement door is open. I didn't open it. I definitely locked it before I went to bed. So how is it that... What do I do? This is kind of your problem, and you just dragged someone else into it. I'm not giving you the luxury of just leaving this as is. I have no choice. I have to go down there. If I don't... Okay, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, you just keep telling yourself that. He was not kidding. This is quite the staircase. And I have lost my ability to run. I guess that was a luxury reserved only for the pre-basement phase of the game. Hi. Not gonna comment on that, huh? Just gonna let that one ride, huh? Alright, fine. I can only help you as much as you're willing to help yourself. I mean, if we consider everything that's happened up to this point, really, the thing that she did wrong was more by, you know, actively encouraging the situation instead of letting it ride itself out. In so doing, we have now, you know, basically committed manslaughter. I'm about to run out of here, aren't I? This is definitely a chase sequence. Oh yeah, this is a chase sequence. This is a chase sequence par excellence. Your Embry. I like how the name tag was your. You. Why do you look like... You look surprised. I don't see why. Thought by now you'd realize. You and I are one and the same. No, that's not. That can't be right. It can't? Why can't it be? Oh, that's right. It's because you think we're a monster. And that's not you, right? You're not a monster. That's what you think, right? Monster, monster, monster. We're monsters, but you're not. Is that right? How does that make sense? You're not a monster? You pushed the doctor down the stairs. What are you talking about? No, I didn't. He fell. I kept tugging on his sleeve and he stumbled. He tripped. I didn't push anyone. But you opened the door for him, didn't you? You opened the door and then begged him not to look inside. Why did you do that? You wouldn't have tripped if you just let him go. You wouldn't have tripped him if you kept the door shut. You wouldn't have even seen the door if you didn't let him in. And maybe you wouldn't have been here to begin with if you weren't such a monster. Why did you bring him here? Oh, Embry, what are you going to do with yourself? What have you been doing all this time? Feeding, feeding, feeding. And for what? I think you feed me because you like it. It makes you feel better when you do, right? You feed me, and then you feel better. You feel safe. Nothing is coming to hurt you. And you know, the funny thing about that is, day after day, despite how much you've been feeding me, I'm still hungry. Whoa. All right, jump scare achieved. Are we running now? Oh, no, we're just back in the bed. Wait, so was that last day a dream? Like, what just happened here? Just a nightmare. So was Delight a real person? It's gone on long enough. Alright, we're back to being able to run again, so that's cool. Now I'm just like, is a man dead, or is he not? Oh no, he's definitely dead. Yep. No, he's definitely dead. Alright. Looks like we're just gonna get into it. How did you put the lock back on the door? Like, legit, how did you do that? Oh! Okay, that's the game. Thank you for playing. Okay. Alright. Okay. So, okay, here's the thing. The game gave me a few choices throughout, so I'm thinking those choices ultimately contribute to what ending you get. But let's talk about the ending that I got in this playthrough. After the death of Delight, she goes down and she's confronted by herself. And the quote-unquote monster version of her confronts her in a very direct and very personal way, where the very title seems to be a denial on Embry's part. Now, another thing of note is we never learn Embry's full name, at least not in the particular way of playing through the game that I did. If there's something I missed, or maybe the game just never brings it up. Ego, E-G-O, is Embry's initials. And that in itself is interesting because there's a concept known as ego death, wherein you have the realization of that you're not all that important. Now we have the situation where she goes down to the basement and the other version of her is basically being real accusatory, basically saying you're prolonging this, you're the one who caused this to happen because you feel good by prolonging this entire situation, which is kind of the thing that I'm getting, the vibe that I'm receiving from this is it feels a lot like she has some kind of habit or addiction, and she's rationalizing it as it's not me, it's the basement being whatever hang up she has. Now, it does seem like something inherently supernatural is at play. If it was all in her head, if it was literally just all in her head, Delight would not have died, let alone have been like a blood explosion like what we saw. Instead, it seems like something supernatural was at play, but it seemed to center on Embry's mental state. I'm going to do an abridged run through the game where I'm much less thorough and seeing what the ending is if I do precisely the opposite of the decisions that I made. There weren't many, but there were a couple. And I'm curious as to what other endings are in the game. So I'm just going to clam up for a little bit, and I will see you guys at the point where the story significantly diverges, if it does indeed diverge. But I get the feeling it does. So we are going to get into it. All right, we're approaching endgame. Let's see if anything's different now. This part's up till now basically been exactly the same. Oh, I forgot there is another choice. Good thing I saved right before this. Let's go back to bed. It's not important. I can't. It'll be okay. I just need to go back to bed. Okay, my door is firmly shut. That's fine. Right? Maybe. I should check there's nothing under my bed, right? Oh, just a quick peek. Oh, hi. Thank goodness. Nothing under the bed. Bedtime then. Oh, wow. Alright. Just gonna ignore that, Embry. Oh, Embry. Dr. D, what are you doing here? I thought... You... Embry? What's wrong? Doc, you... You what? You really should tell me what's wrong, you know. How am I supposed to help you otherwise? What's that? I see. It must be because I tried and I died. That's what happened. Well, there's no helping it now, is there? I tried and I died. I tried and I died. And that's because of you? Dr. D, I'm so sorry. I tried to stop you, but you kept going. Well, I had to, didn't I? Nothing ever would have changed if I didn't. So I kept going. And look where that got me. I just wanted to help you. And you didn't want that. Why is that? Is it because you feel helpless? Or is it because, help is only going to make it worse? That's it, isn't it? Help will make it worse. Because once you get help, There's no longer an excuse as to why this is happening to you. Ha! I'm sorry, my mask was slipping. Ooh, a little double entendre there. Now I feel compelled to ask, was it worth it? Was my life worth that excuse? I sure hope so. For your sake, at least. It's too late for me now. Who else will you sacrifice to save yourself? They might not be as forgiving as me, but maybe that's what you're looking for after all. Then you can say they deserved this. That looked silly. All right, still a dream sequence. That part is still a dream sequence no matter what. So we pretty much get hit by a jump scare in some capacity in that point. Just a nightmare. It's gone on long enough. And looks like that is indeed. Yeah, that's just how the game ends. I mean, I'm glad I double checked. It seems like your responses actually don't matter. And you know what? That's fine because the thing that actually did significantly change was the nightmare sequence, which in itself was quite telling. In one version, she basically is confronted by herself, and in the other, she's confronted by Delight, who is really kind of monsterized. And in either way, you kind of take away the same impression, but I think both are kind of significant in their own way. When she's confronted by herself, her monsterized self basically tells her, you're doing this because secretly you enjoy it. You're actually, getting something out of this, whatever this is. And then Delight kind of echoes that sentiment, but goes one step further, where he's like, how far are you going to let this go? Like, how many other people have to get sacrificed before you're not suddenly okay with this anymore? And in so doing, like, uh, if someone finally is like angry enough to call you out, is that what you actually are looking for? I found that line in particular really interesting. It seems like this is like a commentary on maybe someone who needs help and is looking for an excuse to not seek it out. And everything's left just a little bit vague. Again, there's that kind of supernatural touch to what's happening, but at the same time, very much rooted in more realistic terms. Just really interesting, really compelling. I honestly think the jump scares, um, probably the game would have actually had more tension if you didn't use the jump scares. The Delight jump scare honestly looked like the old Rage comics. All of the X meme with the guy like pumping his fist in the air. It looked like that again. I saw that, and that's literally the first thing that popped into my head. So it's like, oh, the jump scares. Really kind of defanged the tension, actually, which I think you have a great atmosphere here. I love what you've done with this. And it's vague enough that this can be applied to like any number of things. Though the interesting implication seems to be like there are monsters and it's all Embry's fault for some reason. Like we see her like have these flashbacks with her parents, and like the second playthrough did not change my opinion. It looks like her dad has horns. It's like it looks like his hair, it almost looks like horns and floppy ears. Like he was some goat man. Like I don't know what to take from that. It could just be really fluffy hair, and the idea is like his hair just kind of goes every direction, just really wild and untamed. But I got that weird, like this is like an Undertale OC kind of vibe from how the dad's designed. Like the mom just looks like a regular person, near as I can tell. Uh, but it's really good. I do wish we had a little more information. And honestly, the story seems to make a little bit more sense when you deliberately feed the basement monsters throughout. Um, it makes the dialogue where like, oh, I have to go to the market a second time, like 3 days later. Like it kind of makes more sense in that context. When you deliberately choose to ignore them and not feed them, it actually kind of makes that bit make a little less sense. Otherwise, like really good, great atmosphere. I think this is a great concept. I loved the art direction. It's really, really neat concept for a game. Really well executed. I'd love to see a follow up on this. I don't know if there's any kind of material outside the game set in this world, but I'd be curious to see it. This is really, really cool what you have going here. Anyway, in the description, there is a link directly to the download. It is a free game. Try it for yourself, and maybe the options do matter, but maybe I didn't find like the right combination. I don't know. This has been It's Not Me, It's My Basement, played by the hipster Snek, and I'll see you guys next time.